Oh, there's the bear trap. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow! Got me with the back shot. Hi, Joyboy24. Welcome to the stream. You came in at an awkward time. Unfortunate. Yeah, I used my resurrection stone on the hateful. Since I'm gonna be holding on to Njord's Tempest for a little bit at least. Just gotta lock in. Oh, yeah, my mistake. We're locking in.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
For her it will be so.
Nope.
Just a fine mess.
I should have used Spartan Rage right there. Why do I just have $7 in my pocket? Oh well. I have $7.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
For her it will be so.
No.
Watch out!
Locking in. Don't ever let anyone tell you it's not that easy.
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
Me in trigonometry
But
class.
it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
Okay, now back to the boats. Bonk. Okay, the Twitch player on my other laptop just died for some reason. Turn around. Okay, well, hello, Joy Boy. You may not know me, but you know my name. I am Loki, but more recently I've been going by Luci since we already have a Loki on this channel. I'm really not sure where to take the introduction from there. The bonk was too powerful. Really not sure where to take the introduction from there, but as you can tell by the stream title, we're in the midst of the channel's 100 follower milestone. I've been playing the Norse God of War games. Loki, I guess you would call him the main Loki since this is primarily his channel. The other Loki is in the middle of playing. Well, his side of the milestone was playing the 2 games by Black Tabby Studios, Slay the Princess, and then on Monday he's going to start the other game, Scarlet Hollow. And I guess that's really all I have in the way of introduction. I will be taking questions.
The air smells a lot cleaner. Must be because we shut down the rigs.
And my friend in the channel's Discord just called Freerin wifey. No need for more introduction. Your pro gameplay will do the rest of the talking for you.
Like?
I'm.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you?
Thank you. That's very high praise.
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks.
Lost my train of thought. What was the no, not that one. Maybe this one? No, I haven't found the quest yet. I have to get to the island I'm looking for, wherever it is. It's not on. Well, then maybe it's. Might be somewhere up in the north. Oh, I guess this would be pro gameplay. I put in the title that I'm playing on Give Me God of War difficulty. So any gameplay you see would be pro difficulty because it's on the highest difficulty. Okay, speaking of introductions, one thing you should know about me is that I am quite the bird brain. As if the wings and scales weren't enough of an indication. Or the messy hair. Or the crow skull on my choker. I'm gonna shut up and play now. Feel free to follow along. Okay, we have the rest of the ore.
Slag? Give it here.
Would it kill you to say please, Sindri? Jeez. Oh, Nidavelir's finest is what I'm looking for.
It fits.
And then yeah, Nidavelir's finest.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today. Whatever you need, I'll create.
The bonk was too powerful. Give bounty. No, not since you're a highly intelligent being. No. I won't deny that. As a crow, I am quite clever. I'm just a little bit stupid sometimes.
Whoa, what? That geyser was huge.
My brain works too fast, and it doesn't always go in the right direction. I'm fast brain, I am not big brain.
Hey, this seems like a good time to try and remember all the terrible stories about Thor and Odin. Okay, there was Thamor, the Stone Mason.
And now it's time to shit talk about Thor and Odin.
Went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard and whispered something of importance to Freya
Whispered.
before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok.
She was a Groa, not a
Thor
Showa.
murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to
Who
form
could
the
ever
realms
forget
in his body,
Ymir?
and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best. But I'm not
Murky.
sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know.
Past and brain.
There was Skadi.
Past and big brain
Queen of the
wrinkly
Hunt.
too.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkadr the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered
You
by
have
Thor.
a smooth
And there was Thrym the
brain.
Cunning.
No ridges or
Giant
lumps
king who
or
stole
valleys or
Thor's hammer.
bumps.
Odin
All
traded
ideas
him
slide
Freya
right
to
off.
get it back,
Like a water
and
slide.
sent Thor in disguise to murder his
Smooth
entire
brain,
court.
smooth brain.
Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye, mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
Mustard.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Quit your yammering, we have exploring to do.
Okay, Nornir chest. There's one bell. Second bell's back there. Third bell is somewhere. Back there. Aha, I see.
Yappa!
Okay, where's a nice centralized location? Okay. Right here maybe? Throw. And throw. And throw. And throw! Got it! That voice caught me off guard. What the Kratos voice?
Quit your yammering, we have exploring to do.
Ymir. What do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance
Where
to
are
the
we
realms.
going now?
Keep that from happening.
That's a good question,
Need the
lad.
next weapon to
And
break
a
that
troubling one.
rock.
If hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit, even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
Sorry your girlfriend doesn't talk to you anymore, Mimir. Okay, well, we're going back there to kill that feathery little bitch. These 9 realms only have room for one Corvid. You got an evil villain left too. I mean, have you heard of me? Do you know the kind of shit I used to get into back before Ragnarok?
Mimir, a little while ago you mentioned Odin's ravens. What's to
A
stop
little
him
while
from
ago,
using them
meaning
to pop
like
into existence and kidnap anybody
minutes.
he wants?
Consent. The only way to travel by Odin's ravens is by your own choice.
Oh, it's not so bad then.
Oddly uncharacteristic of Odin, if you really think about it. Fun fact you probably don't care about: the developers gave both Kratos and Atreus spirit animals which best represent them. Atreus is a wolf and Kratos is a bear, hence why the quest marker for the main objective is a bear paw. They also make that comparison in the song Blood Upon the Snow. What was the lyric? The bear that keeps to his own line, the wolf that seeks always its own kind. It's also why the platinum trophy of this game is called Bear and the Wolf. Yeah, there you go, as I was just saying. Where is the damn key? Okay, got this. Now, if I were a key, where would I be?
Father, I wanted to ask you something about your blades. The ones from your homeland.
What of them?
Why don't you just throw them away? I see the way you look at them sometimes. Like you're... I don't know. Like you hate them.
Yeah, you even know about the lyrics too.
Evil
Yeah, the
things
wolf
have
that seeks his own
uses.
kind. There's the reference to
Besides,
Atreus. Yep.
I tried. They came back.
The blades came back. They always come back, just like William Afton.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off and check the south.
Smell. Oh, hello, Atreus.
Good to see you.
What Kratos just mentioned is a reference to the God of War comic, God of War Fallen God. In that comic series, Kratos constantly tried to throw away the Blades of Chaos after the events of God of War 3, but every time he awoke from slumber, the blades were right in front of him. That I know. That I know too. I've read Fallen God as well as... I also read the Norse one, I also read the Norse comic whose name I can't remember, but it was the one with
Father,
it was the one talking about the
biggest thing you've ever
berserkers.
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a
You're a
competition.
bigger fan than I thought. This
mean,
isn't
not
this
yet.
isn't my first Greco-Roman rodeo or my first Nordic rodeo. I underestimated you. That you did. In fact, I just finished. The last game I finished playing was actually God of War Sons of Sparta, the new one the retro platformer that came out on the PS5. Really could have used some better writing, but I mean, I can't say it wasn't fun to play. Now, maybe you can help this. Did you read God of War Lore and Legends? Maybe not. Let me see what that was about. God of War Lore and Legends. God of War Lore and Legends by Rick Barba and Sony Studios is a companion book to the 2018 God of War video game, presented as a journal from Kratos' son Atreus, chronicling his journeys through the Nine Realms. It expands on the game's lore. I don't think I've read this one. I know the 2018 game had a novelization. I thought that was what you were talking about at first. A graphic novel written in the form of diary, written from a Trace's perspective that has a bunch of extra lore in it, yeah.
The key to that watchtower door should be on this island.
The Watchtower, Mimir? The Watchtower? Before I cut off your head, did you used to put your clothes in the washing machine? Like when Kratos arrived in Midgard, etc. I might have to... Hold on. Ah, get off me! Hold on. Get off, my... I will have to read that one because that's what I expected God of War Fallen. That's what I expected Fallen God to be. Him traveling from Greece to Midgard. You even know about the novel? Fucking. I'm a big brain bird brain.
The ground looks weak down here, Father.
I'm a big brain bird brain, but I can also be a no brain bird brain.
That gear. Looks like it would freeze.
My opinion, lore and legends is the best God of War
Maybe that
book,
lid
but
can
that's
help
just
us get
my
higher.
opinion, though.
Might be easier
Well,
to break
that's
that
just a
ground from up there.
theory. A game theory. No head indeed. Joy boy, no head indeed. Okay. Hold on one second. I like you. I'm liking you too, which is why... Hold on a second. You're funny and chaotic and smart. That's me. That's That's high key, low key. That's why you're our VIP for today, Joey boy. Okay, put my head back on my shoulders. Oh. Oh. Huh.
Hey, what if we climbed over to the lift?
That's sweet of you. If you're gonna be sticking around and engaging with the stream, I mean, you might as well get something out of it too, even if it's just watching the stream without ads. Okay, so pull this back down because there was money inside, which I have never found in all the times I've played this game. I just found that by chance. Came back and there's nothing you can do about it, Lucy. Yeah, there is. Watch this. second time out you go. That was Dimitri. I like to give him a hard time. But I'm getting something out of it. Seeing you play as a reward in and of itself. Well, I appreciate it. That's very nice. That's very sweet of you to say. Okay, yeah, the axe needs to stay there for now. I love it. Thank you. I'm gonna give Dimitri some channel points to apologize. I've been too hard on him today. I've been too hard on him today, but he makes it too fun.
You can break through the ground from up there?
I see DVDJ was having fun. A little too much fun.
Father, why do I look like you?
In what way?
Like, bigger. When do I get muscles like yours?
When you work for them.
But Baldur was really strong, and he didn't have any muscles.
My strength.
Well,
does not
Baldur
come from
was
my
also
body.
functionally immortal, so there's nothing stopping him
I heard
from
a voice.
hitting
Let's keep
full
going,
force. He didn't have to worry about arthritis or breaking his
Just put the
knuckles.
key into that lock, brother.
Hello, Lucy and Joy Boy. Hello, Ryan. Joy Boy, this is our moderator, Ryan Ruby.
Yeah. If you could give that
Ryan
drum
Ruby,
a
this
good
is Joy
loud
Boy.
strike.
He's our VIP for today. Well, with a username like Joy Boy, I assume you're a he. Not to assume your gender, but I'm just going to assume based off your name.
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll need to free it from its restraints.
You are a boy? Okay. Good. Alright.
Atreus, you're looking awfully tall today.
Good to see you.
What can I make for you?
You can make yourself some bitches, Sindri. That's what you can make for me. Or, that's what you can make for you. A boy who's extremely joyful. And 24! Okay, 10 more strength, 2 more runic, 4 more vitality. 10 defense. No, give me strength.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
No.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Okay, screw it.
Glad to take that off your hands and wash it.
Ryan, give Joy Boy a Dorito. Have a Dorito, there you go. Right on cue. Two more forged iron. Pog. 8 strength, 8 defense, 6 vitality. I'm gonna save up to upgrade the chest plate.
What is this?
A Loonbocker.
A Loonbocker.
Many years ago.
For Odin.
Yes. I thought it an imaginative and eye-catching way to earn his favor.
It worked?
That it did.
Okay, ease up on the Doritos, Ryan. You're getting them everywhere.
Slaved it.
Aye.
But why?
Because I was young and stupid.
Or
And
better
I didn't
yet,
know
bring in
what
the
it was
mouse
like
to eat all the
chained in
extra
one place
ones.
for years at a time, with nothing to occupy your mind but pain.
Nope. Get out of here.
Whoa! That looks like it hurt!
Ring you like a church bell. Cause fuck my attack, I guess. But no, Joy Boy, don't put your mice to work. We have a special mouse that we bring in to clean up Dorito messes. In fact, since I already showed you this, why don't we replace this with this? Just put her front and center. Shit. Get bonked on the head by Heimdall. That was way overshot. Yes!
One raisin down.
And another one down, and another one down. Another raven bites
You
the
know,
dust.
Maybe finding Tyr is our best protection. Seemed like Odin really didn't want us to find it. Once Tyr's free and can be God of War again, Odin won't have time to worry
Godlike
about
aim.
us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it.
Hold on one second, there's a... There's a word I want to look up. And a joke I want to make in Discord because Dimitri's upset. Just don't search up XXX on Google. All I got was pictures of moonshine. Moonshine jug with the 3 X's on it. Alright, Artemisian is already a word. I should have known that. I was gonna call my aim Artemisian and say that that was a word that I was trying to coin, but turns out it's already coined. Okay, what is this down here?
A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
Lure.
Barry the Great Dwarf spent his entire life building the great meat hall known as Lure. Brick by brick, stone by stone, he built it as...
always throw it back.
Thank you for throwing it back. Brick by brick, stone by stone, he built it as wide and as tall as he could so that the songs and merriment of the dwarves could echo within its walls until the end of time. It was only a few days' work from completing it when the Einherjar arrived. They demanded Lure's use as a temporary barracks. That same night, Barry the dwarf hurled stone grenades at the cornerstones of his life's work, collapsed the entire bloody thing on top of himself in a matter of hours. What a madman.
In, boy.
Whoa, is that a Trekkie? What happened
Croco
here?
boy.
Use caution.
I think it's dead. Yep, definitely dead. Hey, I wonder if...
Atreus!
What about that one, boy? Is that one dead?
Fuck out of here. No. Bad. Bad lizard. No. Cook them up and turn them into stew. No, that's potatoes, Joy Boy. You boil them, you mash them, and then you stick them into the stew, in that order. You can tell I've played this game before because I'm parrying attacks. I'm perfect parrying attacks while having a conversation with you. Oh, I still got him. No. He tries to spin around and hit me with his tail. I just spin him back around the other way. A testament to your insane skill. Yes! Smack him on the ass. Ow. No. Don't try to fake me out, you scaly fuck. Come here. Bonk.
Ready!
Atreus! Bitch, slay that lizard!
Together! That one was tough.
Ultimate power.
There could be others around.
Dragon Tooth. So no head?
I can't believe we... Are you serious?
Behind you, brother!
No. Anyway, Kratos killing that troll.
Whoa! That looks like it hurt!
Do not worry about me.
Hold on.
That was crazy. All of it.
You said it, little brother.
By the way, Kratos killing that troll and that brutal was the devs making a statement that in this game there wouldn't be so many troll encounters in this game since that was a complaint in God of War 2018. There were a lot of trolls. Okay, I told you to shoot here, Atreus.
On your right!
Fuck right to the depths. I mean, they even had the Son of Hell as a troll in God of War 2018. That's the one that you ripped the heart out of to cure Atreus the first time you go to Helheim. Whee! So long, gay Bowser.
Incoming! Above you!
So long, gay Bowser. Originally, the giant eagle was supposed to be the boss. I don't like that they. But it got scrapped due to lack of time. See, if you have an idea like that, but you're running out of time to release your game, why not just delay the game? Because I would have rather fought Prasvilgir in 2018 than fight a bunch of Draugr on the or Hellwalkers on the ship. Especially with how repetitive the boss fights in that game were anyhow. Again, that's part of what the troll problem was in 2018. There were just too many trolls being used as placeholder bosses. Well, not really placeholders, but just bosses that were there just to throw a boss in somewhere. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts! Oh, fun times. So long, gay Bowser! Hold on, let me try again. So long, gay Bowser! So long, gay Bowser! Thanks, Joy Boy. Now I'm gonna be saying that the entire stream.
Look out! Look out!
Good.
So, quite the mouth you had on the train, lad.
Can I have my map, please?
I've heard way worse from bro.
The word does not matter. You lost control.
We were falling through the air. I thought we were gonna die.
Is that what you truly wish your last word to be?
No.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing.
What's your favorite
Harness
boss
it.
fight in this
Let
game?
it serve you.
That is an excellent question. When's the first Thor encounter? Lucy loves fighting the Valkyries from the last game. I know where you're going, Ryan. Don't you dare. Though for the most part, I did like fighting the Valkyries in 2018. Because they step on you. Okay. Come on. I wish I could say that I didn't walk right into that. Kudos to you. You got me. But no, the Valkyrie fights were fun. I just wish they had a bit more variety to them. Something that helped each one fit the backstory that Mimir gave them.
It's on the ground. Tracks. These must lead into
Like,
mine.
Air
We need
was
to
the
get past this car.
was the healer, Geardrifel was the arms master, Kara, and there I go bringing her up. Kara was said to be a wild storm, and yet all she does is summon Draugr and shoot at you. What kind of wild storm is that? I do like that they described Gondul as so beautiful that she drove men insane, and that she was forbidden from setting foot in Midgard, so they stuffed her in Muspelheim instead. That's a little detail I feel like I haven't heard people talk about. Lucy got her bird ass beaten for hours. They roasted my chicken. I was gonna say they roasted my chicken tenders, but you don't typically roast chicken tenders. They skewered me and spun me around like a rotisserie chicken. And Ryan isn't exaggerating when he says I got my ass beaten for hours. Kara really did take me several hours and multiple sessions to beat, just because she was that poorly designed. Her boss fight was just that stupid. Thoughts on the Berserkers from this game? I forgot about the Berserkers. I do think the Berserkers made for an interesting touch, because Hrolf Kraki was an... There is an actual story about Hrolf Kraki being the leader of a band of Berserkers. And if they weren't going to do Valkyries again, I feel like... Well, see, they already talked about Berserkers in the... I need to look up that comic. I can't remember what it's called. God of War comic. Not Fallen God. I guess just the God of War digital... Yeah, the 2018 prequel comic. Those were the Bear Berserkers. Yeah, they covered those in... They covered the Bear Berserkers in the prequel comic, and to their credit, Berserker does mean something to the effect of Bear Warrior. Shapeshifted into bears. Yeah, there you go. I do like the sort of aesthetic they... I do like the aesthetic they used for the Berserkers in this game, and... What am I trying to say? Really, I guess I'm just trying to say that I love everything about the Berserkers in this game, except for one of the Berserkers in particular, which we'll get to later. But everything about the Berserkers in this game was meant to instill fear in you, and I love that for a mission where you go around hunting bosses. Really, I like any sort of mission like that. A mission that has you go around hunting bosses. with each boss giving you a different challenge and testing your skills in different ways, building up to an ultimate challenge, like we saw with Sigrun in the last game and with Hrolf Kraki in this game. Also, did you know this game actually has a cookbook? Yes. Yes, I do. And I love the story behind that mission. Assuming we're talking about the same cookbook, because we might not be.
That's it. Let's head across.
Good bet there's a couple more near here. Let's find them, yeah?
I mean, a physical cookbook you can buy. I did not know that there was a cookbook you could buy for this, with this game. I did not know that this game had a cookbook you can buy. Ah, it's over there. Okay, I see what I have to do. Swing across here. It's called the Cookbook of the Nine Realms or something like that. Let me look that up. Cookbook of the Nine Realms. God of War, the official cookbook of the Nine Realms. Book by Rick Barba and Victoria Rosenthal. 2022 hardcover cookbook featuring recipes inspired by the God of War video game series with illustrations by Iris Compier. Features step-by-step instructions for dishes ranging from simple snacks to elaborate meals, designed for both novice and experienced cooks, and is a popular collectible for fans of the franchise. I did not know about that. Also has extra lore in it. Well, yeah. Of course it does. It's God of War.
Is cooperative in large scare quotes.
Scare quotes. Asgard's Svartalfheim Mining Cooperative. I was not the one to coin this particular equivocation, but one has to respect the pure emotionless language that paints over decades of systemic slaughter and oppression. At least it's not like Elden Ring, where all the lore is found in random cookbooks that you find throughout the game. Okay, yeah, back down here. Freeze that. Fuck. Freeze that. Burn that. Stab this, jump up that, and then open this.
I'm suddenly feeling horny.
It's actually the only lore book we get for Ragnarok, which is kind of sad, since 2018 had so much extra stuff. Yeah, the novel, the prequel comic, the Fallen God comic, and lore and legends. Well, it was 2018. What? Need my axe back. 2018 was made to reboot the franchise.
I might be able to get up there if you help me.
Like the last. If you don't count Ascension, then the last main edition we had gotten for God of War was God of War 3 back in 2010. So 8 years later, you want to reboot a big time franchise. You're gonna need to do more than just making a new game. And seeing how God of War is was one of PlayStation's, I guess you could say, flagship franchises, they really wanted to sell this game and the story they were writing. And that's why we got all that extra stuff. The book, the comics, and so on and so forth. Can't get over there. Boing.
Great. I'll head across for a better look.
But then God of War Ragnarok came out and it didn't leave as
Father,
many
there's a
questions to
gate
be
up here heading
answered,
towards
so
the entrance to the mine. If you can
like
get
God
up
of
here,
War
I'll
was
need your help
back,
lifting
so to
it.
speak, and then the story didn't leave many questions to be asked, so there wasn't. We did a podcast as well to Hype 2018 too, the Lost Pages of Norse Myth podcast. Sorry, I'm shifting around on the bed a little.
Oh, come on. You can jump that. Your knees aren't that bad.
Atreus.
I hope
My
you can
knee.
make that jump.
My knees may not be the bee's knees, but they are still some damn good knees, boy.
He just called you old, I know.
It's another one of those wooden troughs.
My knees
Wonder
may
how the
snap,
dwarves
crackle, and
got
pop
this.
like Rice Krispies, but
Might be the
these
great
legs still
motivator
got
of
some kick to them, believe
Why
me.
do the work when you can get the wet stuff to do it for you?
Please don't call water the wet stuff ever again, Mimir. Still got some girth.
Sure hope Tyr's here.
Atreus, we seek information,
I know. Stop acting like I'm trying to start a war.
yet you do not say otherwise.
Others?
We
You
don't
can
skip
lay
leg
this to
day
rest a
around
bit,
here.
eh?
Atreus, lay your foolish ambitions to rest. Lay your foolish ambitions to rest,
You
boy.
lift on your side. I will lift on mine.
Heavier than I thought. Thanks. Let's keep moving.
Need to be hired as a voice actor? Thank you. That is one of my and Loki's
Darlin's
long-term
mind.
goals for this channel, becoming voice actors, so it really does mean a lot to hear you say that. In fact, this isn't even my real voice. One of the terms of me streaming on this channel was that I try to sound at least halfway like Loki whenever I'm streaming. I forgot what I'm doing next. I think pull this over here. I'm sure it'll come true. I'm sure it will
Maybe you
too.
can
It's
hit it
just
from a different angle.
something we gotta keep working at. Gotta keep chipping away at the old. What's the idiom I'm thinking of? I
Got
guess just
something else for
chipping
you.
away at
Sentry!
the old block.
What is it?
Just
Since you're currently
working
lacking
away
a
at
light
your
source,
goal little by
sorry,
little.
and have no way of seeing exactly what untold horrors lurk in the dark.
My bangs are getting in my eyes.
Okay, back to your exploring now. Off with you.
Thanks, Sindri. Hey, wait. What do you mean
This
by
is no
untold
Bifrost, and it's certainly no
horrors?
head of Helios.
Look out! Diablo!
That crew found a perch on high!
Quit your pot shotting. Infinite combo be upon ye. Go back over there. Turn back from whence you came. Not the wretches. Get out of here. They turn him around and spank him.
Impressive.
If I remember correctly, this Berserker gravestone right here is the one that has the 2 Berserkers. Off with your limbs.
That was close.
Cutting your head off isn't enough. I want you to lose all your limbs. I believe Luci can become a voice actor. Thank you, Ryan. Luci can become a voice actor, but not Loki. Fuck him, right? I assume you're aware of the God of War live-action series.
What became of
I've
Kvasir?
seen more
Ripped apart by
memes
his
about
audience.
it than
Well,
anything
One
else.
member of his audience. Well, Thor.
Tool and bang. Steel and fur, unlikely friends, united in purpose to heroic ends, thrown together by fate, ripped apart by disdain, old foes to aggravate, new allies to obtain. Saving world after world with friends at their backs, 2 clever automatons, and the last 2... I wonder what that last word could be. The manuscript abruptly ends here, the bottom of the page singed beyond recognition. What game is that referencing again? Ratchet and Clank. I was about to talk about how the poems are all referencing different games, but obviously you know that if you knew to ask that question. Increases the damage that the burn status inflicts on enemies. Ooh. Also reference PlayStation All-Stars in this game too. Do they? If they do, I don't think I ever picked up on the reference. Maybe the poems. But from a boat story Kratos tells. Yeah, now that you say that, I do remember that. Was that in this game or 2018? That part I don't remember.
Find anything?
We keep moving.
This game, okay. Yeah, because Kratos does mention something about like a contest of champions or something, doesn't he?
I think this is it. This is the mine. Well, looks like the official entrance.
Yeah,
to the
tournament.
mine is blocked.
Mm-hmm.
But there's gotta be another
This
way.
way.
Nice. Not a dead end. Come on, let's see where this goes. Ugh, you guys again?
It sucks that PlayStation
Where are they all
All-Stars
coming
was a
from?
sort of one-and-done thing. I feel like there were a lot more characters that they could have thrown into the
Certainly
mix.
Smells like we're headed into a mine.
Whether they were
I can hear
playable
the
characters
water,
or
Slow down, Atreus.
whatever that
Yeah.
game's
Be
whatever that
ready.
game's equivalent of assist trophies were. Like you had Cole McGrath, you had Cole McGrath. You could have thrown in Quo and Nix. You had Cat from Gravity Rush. You could have thrown in Raven. Who else? Get out of here. Nope. Nope.
To your left!
Nope.
Come on, take off!
The mirror references a tournament of princesses, the undead, and automatons, and who he calls history's greatest musician, a reference to Parappa the Rapper. I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door? Oh, that's another meme that's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Certainly smells like we're headed into a mine.
I think I can hear the water too.
Slow down, Atreus. Take care. Be ready.
What game was... Speaking of princesses... What? Speaking of princesses, what franchise did the Fat Princess come from?
Overwhelm you quickly. Stay close.
Because I've never heard of a game franchise featuring a fat princess that's just referred to as the Fat Princess. Ow!
Left flank!
Ragnarok!
This is a fine mess.
Oh, no.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Oh, that was unblockable.
Covered by thought.
Fun fact, in this game's lore, Magni and Modi are actually older than their uncle Baldur, given they took part in the Aesir Vanir War, which took place before Baldur was conceived. Did they take place in the war? Where does it say that? I don't remember ever reading that. Yeah, in 2018, in a lore marker, it mentions they killed a Vanir goddess. I forget her name. I'll have to look into that, because I've never seen that. Of the myths and legends Mimir has unfolded to us, none of some has inspired Atreus as the life of Tyr. Once a god of war in these lands, he dedicated himself to peace, a hero not only to mortals of Midgard, but to those of the far-off lands of other pantheons, to which he traveled in the name of diplomacy. Even the Jotnar revere him, and it is believed his aid is what made the giants disappear, escaping Odin's wrath at least for a time. I am not certain he will prove as useful to us as Atreus hoped, either as a leader or as a source of information, though perhaps with patience he will recover himself. Most importantly, he seeks neither war nor revenge for the suffering visited upon him. In this, I am grateful.
Yggdrasil. It's been too long.
Oh yeah, it was
forgotten.
Nerthus.
Beauty.
Tyr, in your travels, did you ever hear the
God
giants talk
of
about Loki?
War,
I'm sorry. That name doesn't
Nerthus.
sound familiar. The giants were very private people.
Makes sense.
Perhaps after a rest.
God of War wiki. Nerthus was the Vanir goddess of earth and fertility. She was the wife of Njord, the father of Freyr and Freya, and the maternal grandmother of Balder. Nerthus participated and died in the Aesir Vanir War, killed by Magni and Modi. Then a lore marker, the Long Cruel War. Here fell Nerthus of the Vanir, slain by Magni and Modi, sons of Thor. The Jotnar bear witness to the cruelty of this long war. Neither Aesir nor Vanir may triumph, it is foreseen, but what may be left of Midgard before they lay down arms? God of War, the Long Cruel War. That is an interesting tidbit.
A treehouse.
Lord
A
Tyr.
magic treehouse, no less.
Am I? I wonder.
Okay.
He's just tired.
What does it mean to be
Promised us some
alive,
food and a room to
Sindri?
rest in.
Ah, of course you did. Well, let's see what we can do. Please, come inside.
We'll be right in.
The lore marker appears after you kill the dragon Hraslir. I remember killing Hraslir. I
we
don't
talk
remember ever
about what to do
seeing
next?
that lore marker.
There is much to consider. We will speak in the morning.
Oh, okay. In the morning.
Hold still. Yep.
Much better. Thank you.
See? Sit tight here. I'm gonna turn in. Big day tomorrow.
So, Tyr. Sounds like promises were made. Let's see about getting you settled, shall we? If you'll follow me. Have a seat over here, and I'll arrange a conversation. I may need time to construct a bed for someone of your scale.
Please, don't go to trouble on my account. Too much space would be...
So that's what's left of Tyr, huh? Back where
So
I
that's
come
what's
from,
left
we
of
say
Tyr.
Houston.
So have we all.
Well, ain't you filler sopping?
Oh, nothing much. Perhaps some hardtack.
Hardtack.
Any sort of humble ship's biscuit will do.
Aye.
With a pinch of salt?
Well, I'll see what I can.
Oh, a pinch of salt. We're living fancy today. Pretty solid Brock impression. Thank you.
Know what? They must be in the pantry. I'll just look quiet.
What are you thinking, brother?
I am thinking. I want things to be the way they were.
Well, I'd like to climb a tree again. Certain ships have sailed.
I just wish Atreus were not so restless. I care only for his safety.
I know, brother. But holding him too tight keeps him out of danger. A lad determined to make a few mistakes of his own. I think Tyr might
Excuse
be
me.
one of them. I've never seen a man broken so completely.
His pain is fresh. Expect too much.
Aye, perhaps. Pity Freya still wants to.
Now, what were you doing right below Kratos' window, Atreus?
That is not an option.
No, I don't suppose it is.
Trouble sleeping.
Ah! Shh! You cannot sneak up on me like that. There's something I have to do in Midgard.
Atreus time.
I thought we were partners.
We are. Just wasn't sure you'd want to join.
God of War time is over. Now it's time for God of Boy.
An old friend.
Or possibly not doing that, taking into account she's determined to murder you.
She wouldn't really.
Look, I think it's lovely that you see the best in people. I really do. And I want you to continue to see the best in people by not getting yourself murdered.
But we need her. It's worth the risk.
Is it, though?
I mean, back where I came from, Atreus, Freya was never the best
Something much less
source of
risky,
help.
but maybe could give you some answers.
What are you talking about?
A certain old friend you haven't seen in a while. A very giant friend.
Jormungandr? Did you find him?
Why don't I show you? It's just on the way to the vengeful goddess who wants you dead, so it'll give us some time to decide about not going there.
So, you know where Freya is?
No. I mean, yes, but look,
Yormi,
let's
the
just talk
world
to the
noodle.
snake first, and then I won't take you to Freya. How's that sound?
Your son. Yes and no. Loki's son, yes. Where I'm concerned, it's a bit more complicated. I am on very good terms with his mother, Angerboda, though.
Key of Yggdrasil.
That I can say for sure.
Dashed out without mine.
You got sick of having house guests that fast?
What? No. I could just use some fresh air. Is all.
Well, I hope you like it cold.
Should we swing by your cabin first? Will your furry friend be joining us this time?
No. I meant to tell you.
What about
Emma's
Segan?
dead.
Oh. I'm very sorry.
Loki may want to talk about
As
Segan.
wolves go, he's
I
always
would really
Very
rather
clean.
not.
Thanks.
I'd offer to give you a hug, but why traumatize either of us further? Okay. Caught a whiff of something awful near the Helheim Tower.
Like, Ragnarok
How to
could
get
come
there?
again,
Yep,
and
just past the Oarsman.
it would still be too soon for me
That's what
to
makes you think
hear
Jormungandr's
Segan's name.
nearby?
I know what I smelled.
Okay. Well, a lot's kinda happened, and I need answers.
Low ability, Sting Barrage. Number of arrows fired displaces the enemy even further. Ooh. Travel towards an enemy and strike them with force. Applies status damage of the currently equipped runic arrow, closing gaps to mobile enemies. Excuse me. Okay, we need our leaping attack. What do you think about Atreus' gameplay in this game? I was pleasantly surprised at it.
The chest.
I was,
Not so easy, huh?
aside from the Jotunheim level, I was pleasantly surprised at how engaging Atreus' gameplay was. I didn't think there would be much substance to these levels.
So, what's been going on?
So, Father said I cast a spell when Fenrir died, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Accidental magic? That is disquieting.
Okay, Hellbramble, yeah.
Accidental magic's not all. I sort of turned into a bear.
A bear? Including the slobber.
Yeah, but I lost control. Frey knows magic better than
And a
anyone.
big slobbery bear.
Not giant.
Fine, we'll do it your way then, Sin. A huge venomous snake seems much safer.
It's venomous?
Well, yeah, it's Venom is the thing that kills Thor during Ragnarok, Sindri. Or have you not heard that bit yet? Or spoiler alert, Thor dies during Ragnarok.
shoot the barrel. It's got... Yes! Feels good, right?
It's great, Sindri. We're blocked. How'd the Arm of Tyr statue end up here?
Find a way through. Wow. Almost like you've done this before.
Stay on your side of the fourth wall, Sindri.
Do you see the soundstone from there?
So Tyr's arm.
Your father owed Thor a blood payment. And, well, he got it.
Wow, great story.
Anyway, is that likely to happen again?
And another thing I do like is that you can come back to these same
Beats me.
locations as Kratos. They don't create like specialized
Got my back?
segments just for
They're literally
Atreus.
made of filth. I'm not touching...
Who said you need to touch them?
According to the official God of War Ragnarok art book, there was another game mechanic Atreus would have had, but it got cut. Originally, there would be these different belts Atreus would be to collect that dictate which animal he'd be able to shift into: the belt of the bear, the belt of the falcon. Why was that cut? That would have been so damn cool.
I like the way you think. Okay, here goes nothing! That's some quality craftsmanship!
Especially with Freya turning into a falcon. But...
Patience!
Patience!
Be nice.
Okay, right. I'll just... Take this, you dirty pile of rocks! Ah, don't touch me!
Wow, Sindri.
Don't
Harsh
touch me!
words. Not sure he'll recover.
Shut up! You want my help or not?
All right, all right.
Atreus! You okay?
Thanks for sacrificing so many objects from your bag of tricks.
Well, you clearly need the help.
Oh, whatever. Shoot. I think the lift switch is broken.
Oh.
You can fix it, can't you? Or does your brother have all the talent after all?
Depends. Is your father all the muscle?
If I say yes, you realize you're confirming
He'd even be able to mix his human and animal and human forms to create these hybrid forms, like his human would have wings and talons, or his human form with bear claws and so on. These things were cut because the dads wanted to convey Atreus was still naive about a lot of capabilities and was still growing. This was also why Atreus wasn't given another melee weapon like a sword, since giving Atreus another melee weapon was proposed during production. I will say I am glad that they stuck with the bow.
That's all the talent.
Because all throughout 2018, he only used the bow. If you gave him something else, it feels like it would have strayed away from him, if that makes any sense.
Why are you worrying so much today?
I just need to look out for the people I care about. keeps bad things from happening to them.
Freya wouldn't kill me. And Jormungandr's probably not even there. Besides, he likes me. He's only eaten me once.
I had conveniently scrubbed that from my memory.
Well, we're here.
Probably get another weapon in the future though, along with the bow. I don't doubt that. Maybe like a chakram or something.
Told you he's gone.
Well, have you tried calling him?
Blowing the horn's the first thing we tried.
I'm not talking about the horn.
Hold on. Displays non-speech audio cues.
Hey, you! Say no!
せーのでもそうなんじゃダメもうそうなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっとIn nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Okay, I can see behind Macy's head, Jormungandr speaks an ancient language. Thought it would have I thought turning the captions on would have actually translated what he says. Big gummy worm. You know, this game is on PC. I wonder if anyone's modded it to turn him into just a giant worm on the string. Yarn mitzvah.
That's all you're gonna say? Well, don't let us keep you up or anything.
Well, I've served my purpose to this game's plot. Time to go do fuck all.
What do you think it means?
It's winter and I'm a giant snake, you know.
Should've stayed home.
Reptiles don't operate very well in the cold.
Let's head back.
Okay, that's all I wanted captions on for, but if they're not gonna translate Jormungandr, then there's really no point in leaving them on. Head back to the Mystic Gateway.
Maybe I can.
Would you just let me do it?
Actually, a while back, the official script for God of War 2018 leaked. It had the official translations for what Jormungandr said in each of the sections, along with other dialogue mentioned by the Dark Elf King and the first Ogre Kratos and Atreus encounter. I feel like I don't doubt that. I feel like I watched a clip somewhere, a clip of 2018 where it actually did translate. Well, I guess they could have. I guess the video's creator could have added the translation in post, but they probably either modded the subtitles in or they just added them in post.
So what was your plan anyway? Just stroll up to the old Valkyrie Council Circle and hope Freya's in a good mood?
Well,
Pretty much,
now
yeah.
that I know where she is, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Don't tell Brock I cursed. He's unbearable when he's smug.
Oh, believe me. Believe me, Sindri. I know a thing or two about being smug.
Look, Baldur tried to kill her. We had no choice.
If you read the 2018 novel, you'd already know some of the things
I'm
Jordan
not
said in
gonna ask
2018.
Besides, they were your arrows.
You're absolutely right, which is exactly why I'm recommending we don't do this.
Nah, fuck you, Sindri. We're doing this. You still have to pay me back for this, Sindri. You owe me. Did my F2 key just crunch? Huh. Thought I heard a crunch. When Sindri said, fuck, I felt that.
Oh dear. Maybe this is a sign.
Don't be a baby. I'll catch you. Promise not to drop you this time.
Diadem is babies.
Fine. Just step between the realms then.
You know it doesn't work that way.
Here's another
Sweet
cool fact
Vesla, I wish
because,
it did.
fuck it, originally that cool black cape we see Thor wear at the start of the game would have looked completely different. According to the art book, originally Thor's cape was going to be made from the face of a giant he killed. Yeah, and in 2022 we would have had 2 games featuring big fat male characters wearing skin as clothing. I didn't find the concept of Thor I mentioned on stream, but I found this one which I thought was cool. And reminds me too much of Hephaestus from God of War 3. I do like the touch with the goat head though. Since Thor had 2 goats that pulled his chariot. One of them actually has the same name as one of the Valkyries, Tanganether. Ow. To the depths with you. To the depths with you. Get him, Atreus. Whack the fuck.
Gotta keep going up.
Gotta keep on a dancing, gotta keep on a flying. Keep going, you got
Why don't you
this.
trust her? Why won't you tell me?
Your Thor was originally gonna have his famous gloves, yarn graper, and you can just make out his 2 goats, Tangrisner and Tangnjoster. It is kind of disappointing that they didn't include yarn. I can never remember how to pronounce that word. Yarn graper. It's disappointing that they never included Yarn Graper. Because the gloves and the belt were always supposed to play into how Thor wielded Mjolnir. Like he needed the gloves because the handle was too short, which you're welcome for that. And then the belt never really played into Mjolnir itself, but I mean, a belt that doubles your strength, it would make it a lot easier to wield what is essentially a block of iron on a stick. A block of iron on a too short stick. Nope, 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 nope. Go back to Japan if you're gonna kamikaze. To me, I don't mind it since it shows Thor's strong enough to not need the gloves to wield Mjolnir. I would have loved to see the goats. I would have loved to just see more of Asgard in general in this game, but I mean, you go there like Atreus goes there once, and then Atreus goes there like twice. You go back there during Ragnarok, and then that's it. You never get another glimpse of Asgard, and then in the Valhalla DLC, they made Valhalla like a purgatory instead of a place where people actually go. Instead of the Valhalla that we all know, the giant palace full of warriors feasting and drinking and fucking themselves to death, as Mimir called it in 2018. You also saw precious little of the Valkyries in this game, which sucks, especially since we went to Asgard. Like, the only Valkyries we see are Hrist, Mist. The only new Valkyries we see are Hrist, Mist, and Gná. Aha! Hell, given that Thor's a drunkard in this game, he probably just never bothered to put the gloves on. No. Back shots, back shots, back shots. To the depths with you. And we're done. I think that pot's around the back somewhere.
Get off him!
What are you saying? Speaking of Asgard, here's some other cool concept of what it initially looked like. That does give it a more, like, mystical, godlike look. I do wish that the game would have drawn more attention to the Bifrost, especially since the first god that Atreus talks to in Asgard is Heimdall. And now you can see the Bifrost, but it's just never addressed. It's just, there it is. There's the Bifrost Bridge. I still have mixed feelings about them having Bifrost as just an element in this game instead of solely the Bifrost Bridge!
Is that you up there?
Is that you up there?
Hello down there.
Here's the cut Atreus mechanic I was talking about.
Yes. I mean, I'm not changing my mind.
Ha! You do have doubts.
Mantle of the hawk, mantle of the bear, mantle of the wolf. Yeah, given that he's just now figuring out who Loki is, this would have been taking it a bit too far.
Hey!
Like you never do? Better than having regrets.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but by all means, keep going and you might find those too.
I do wish his Spartan rage had a little more Spartan to it, though. Like in 2018, he has that one outburst, and everyone's thinking, oh no, his Spartan rage is coming out. He's gonna end up like Kratos, but no, he just becomes a furry.
Thanks. I feel so much better now.
He just becomes a furry in that one meme with the werewolf ripping his shirt off. That's the entirety of his Spartan rage.
So this all might have just been a very big waste of
Is
time.
it true that this game is the last game of the Norse saga, or... Well, no, this wouldn't be the last game of the Norse saga, because they came out with the news that Faye's going to be the next main character.
Good thing I like climbing.
Like, is the next main game still going to be about Norse mythology, or are they going to move on to something else?
Oh, thank Amir. You're all right. How did it go? I was starting to think.
Sindri, I told you I could handle it. But I don't think she's gonna help us.
Well, that's a crying shame.
Where's your necklace?
Huh? Oh! I was thinking and I, got rid of it.
She took it, didn't she? Today was your lucky day. So, tell me, how did it feel to run on chaos?
Chaos, chaos, chaos! Briefly step out and do something by adding to what you said about Spartan Rage. I kind of like that Kratos and Atreus' rage abilities are unique to the types of gods they are. Kratos is a martial god, so it makes sense his rage manifests as a simple boost to his base stats to make him a better physical fighter, whereas Loki's powers are tied to shape-shifting, so it makes sense his abilities to turn into various beasts comes out through his rage. I still think they could have done something with the shape-shifting, though, because Kratos' rage in this game had Wrath, Valor, Fury, Valor, and Wrath. Like, they could have given Atreus something else.
Just fix that!
Ow! Like, even in 2018, you had ways of upgrading Kratos' rage. But in this game, with Atreus in this game, you have the fox, and that's it.
No! No! I just fixed that!
And you only get temporary control of the bear at the very end. Exactly. Nope.
Still got my bag of tricks. If you need me, I'll need you. Standing back here.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Atreus, you okay? Atreus! No! I just fixed that!
Yeah, what he
Still got my
said.
bag of tricks.
Sorry if I'm overwhelming you with all these different lore facts.
Back here.
I like that you're giving me all this. It's not very often that. Hold on.
Ouch! You're not bleeding heavily, are you?
Crap.
I'm gonna be sick!
It's not very often that I get to engage with someone this much on a stream. It's a nice change of pace.
I just fixed that!
Erva
Still
Uta.
got my bag of tricks.
Ow.
If you need me, I'll be standing back here.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Nightmares!
Nope.
I'm gonna be sick!
Nope. No. Ow. No. 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 Whew.
I'll repair it later. Let's get out of here before something else tries to kill us.
Yeah.
Yes, let's.
Hate to bring it up, but are we telling your dad about this? Since you've come clean and all.
No way. He'd kill you.
Right. Well, speaking of coming clean,
Another big gripe I have about this game.
I need your opinion on something. Something I've kept from my brother for a long time. I'll tell you on the way back. Come on.
This conversation Sindri's about to have with Atreus deserved its own cutscene. Like, this is a conversation that shapes the plot, and yet they just mention it in passing. Like, this is something that they should have been given the opportunity to stop and actually talk about in depth.
Do they ever quit?
Whoa. Nope. That's another one next to me, isn't it? Nope. No.
Ouch! You're not bleeding heavily, are you?
Get him, Sindri! Teamwork.
Okay, back to Alfheim Tower. You were saying?
Long before you were born, there was an accident at the forge. Brock died. I couldn't accept it. I went to the Lake of Souls in Alfheim to steal him back. Legions of souls tried to stop me. I can still feel them crawling all over my skin. Thing is, I could only get 3 of his 4 soul parts back.
Sindri.
Brock just thought he got knocked out. I've been lying to him ever since. It's been eating at me lately.
You have to tell him. He has the right to know. Really? Now?
Yeah, see, this is an important conversation. It should have been uninterrupted, but I charge into combat and then it just stops. For fuck's sake. Shut up.
Anyway, you did a good thing.
Now where were we?
saved
Oh
Ralph's
yeah,
life.
the life-changing conversation that we were having.
I made a choice. One that wasn't mine to make.
What do you mean? A choice?
I couldn't be alone. The other dwarves, when they saw him, they shunned us. So we left. Made our own home.
Well, you can't change the past, but it doesn't have to be who you are. Let's go home before Father wakes up.
That might be the best idea you've had all night. Trey.
Trey?
It's an... Shut up.
It's better than Ace.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside. Is there truly no other way?
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
Just an optimist in his prime. This charm is meant to absorb nightmares. The principle behind such magic is not a local one, but a theory picked up by Tyr from the Western lands. The premise is a simple one. Nightmares seek us out in the dark, hoping to crawl into our minds and corrupt them from within. Charms such as this are meant to distract and trap the nightmares, tangling them up in the charm's threads until sunrise can incinerate the devious bastards. Also, did you know, according to the lore of this game, the light of Alfheim transfers the souls inside it into newborn babies. If the light goes dim, then less souls get transferred, and it results in more stillbirths. Well, that's dark. That's a dark piece of lore having to do with light.
Best we move on for now, brother. Don't think we have the right tools for this one.
Well, you never know, Mimir. Maybe we're just not hitting it hard enough.
Good show!
Are you gonna play the Valhalla DLC on stream or no?
I'll meet you on the other side.
I suppose I could. I wasn't planning to make it part of the milestone stream though. Like, my half of the milestone stream was just gonna be 2018 and Ragnarok, but I mean, I still can. Was just curious.
Whoa! Tyr can really jump.
Yeah, Tyr can really jump. He's got them pumped up kicks. He's got them air Jormunganders.
Another chest.
He's getting the hang of it.
I've never seen the Light Elves with so much control over the temple.
Guess that's on us.
We must have anointed a new temple guardian. Battle Yoffer's counterpart.
The Dark Elf King. Yes, he's
The Asgard 12s. Thank you.
Tiny must be precise.
Alright, what do you got for me now, game? Rune engraved, release a simple trinket signifying rebirth. Talking with you is so fun. I really am glad you think so.
This mystic doesn't see us.
There's twilight stone on the ground.
Our streams have hit a bit of a, I guess you could call it a dry patch, and really it's just fun to be talking with someone again.
We can continue up this way.
Not dry patch, dry spell. That's what I was thinking of.
Over here.
Holy shit, you've been streaming for 10 hours? Yeah, I tend to do that.
Here they come. Do what you must.
Father, watch the orb!
To the depths with you. To the depths with you. No. Into the depths with you.
I still can't figure out how they're making light bridges.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well.
Oh, the crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there.
Ah,
Allow
the
me.
broken pieces of the crystal fell onto the bridge.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we
Pottery.
continue? Well,
It's going down.
at least we're getting closer.
I'm yelling
Look up.
timber.
See?